Hello everybody and welcome back. Thank you ever so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. I'm not sure why I'm talking about that. I never say that at the beginning. Anyway, hope you enjoy this one too. Welcome. We have a front line. We have a front line with Nazi Germany. Never a pleasant thing. And we're having real problems. At least we are mobilizing several million more manpower, which is very good news. We are also moving towards having substantially better anti-air guns, better... Oh, someone's retreating. Okay, it's not the whole army. Substantially better anti-air guns, substantially better planes very shortly. Good things are coming to us. If we can just hold back this German offensive here, we're going to be in really good shape. What is the German manpower like? They've got 2 million left in there. They are getting pretty bad on their economy laws. So that's good news. I'm going to concentrate my defense up here.
Pushing them back, sir.
Good luck. Good luck with pushing them back, sir. We have got some more air bases coming in. And every time we do, I'm going to throw more men into the breach over the Kaban region. Good luck to you. Okay, we got yellow air over Kaban. That's really good. We should be able to establish total air dominance in this region. Because... simply because the AI doesn't build air bases. It's going to put us in a really good spot. I could start inventing strategic bombers, because I think maybe long-term one of our strategies might be to strap bomb every air base in Germany. I would also like decryption, because I'd really like to see what I'm fighting here. They're really making progress into the mountains against 1,000 defense? Surely not. The general is better. They've been doing a lot more fighting than I. There's another 200 airbase spot. All right, give me some more. Give me more, etc. How are we doing on fighters? Not great. So let's maybe focus on more and more CAS for now. Okay, come on. I believe in miracles. I don't know why I'm going for songs. I would like the fighter production cost down. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, let's go towards that, I suppose. It seems good. Naval invasion in Malaya. Not causing a problem yet. We can invite to faction? Who? Ireland and Liberia. Well, yeah, okay. By all means. Come on in. It will not accept any of the calls to arms. Ireland. Sure. I guess the Germans have caused so much threat in their annexations that they are going to now join in. Cool. Which war did they not join? Oh, okay, they want to join against them, they don't want to join against Japan. No, they joined both. Okay. What about Liberia? Yeah, Liberia said they weren't going to, but did then join both. Interesting. Not really sure what happened there. Oh well. Things fairly stagnant in China. Supply is a bit of an issue, which is why I'm going for this kind of step-by-step progress. But we now have tanks en route. They were slightly damaged on the route over, probably air bombardment. Wow, 11 German subs. That brings them to, like, no ships, doesn't it? They're banging out subs at quite a rate, aren't they, in Germany right now? Which is unfortunate, but we're just about keeping them under control. My convoy patrols are just about managing to keep up with them, which is good. Obviously, we'd be keeping up with them no problem if we weren't having to split ourselves across 3 different naval fronts, but you make do with what you have. Red air once again. It's unfortunate. Do I have anyone deployed to the Caucasus? No, just some allied fighters deploying there right now. Another 800 CAS. Oh, oi! Allies, don't overstack my air bases. That's not how this works. You go in your air bases, but if mine are overstacked, you should leave. You should definitely leave. More and more CAS over this region should be getting us a more and more devastating advantage, and I should have thought this before, but let's get radar up here, pronto. I could also really do with the next radar tech, perhaps after the Hawker Tempest. Oh wait, we finished. Yes, we finished the Spiteful. Okay. Sock it to me. Give me that Spiteful Tier 3 fighter, full engine, almost full reliability. Yes, Please and thank you. What just happened? Excuse me? What's going on? Why isn't it showing... Why is it only showing... Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, thank God. I thought I just killed my resource. I mean, our production efficiency gets tanked anyway, because we're, you know, we haven't got... We're on... good Lord, what am I trying to say? Oh, Jesus, that's offensive. We're on dispersed industry. Sorry, we're on concentrated industry, so... Still pretty bad, but... Hey, Soviets. I mean, hey, Americans. I need all the steel you can. No, that wasn't... Say, hey, Siri. No, I said, hey, Soviets, and Siri responds. So it's telling, really. Okay. We are just holding them in these huge offensives. And once the radio goes up, once we've got the fort wall established lower down, right? Yeah, okay, good. So if we have to fall back to here, we have at least a bit of a fort wall there. I need to research. I mean, better carrier fighters would be really good. But it's time to start researching the carriers themselves, I think. We're going to be able to do that really quickly. Probably after the artillery, we should switch on to some more carrier fighters. We should also get a better naval bomber tech, so we can get better naval bomber, better naval bombers for our carriers. How long is it going to take you guys to arrive? Another month and a half. Not too bad. Maybe I should be deploying the tanks here, honestly. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. We probably should, really, shouldn't we? We're getting quite a lot of them now. I think we're holding with infantry. We should move the tanks where there's actual mobility. No, we should deploy the tanks here. It's just the sensible thing to do. But then again, the supply is problematic. Yeah, let's put the tanks here. And just to make sure we don't lose on this front. Because it would be such a devastating... If after all this effort we lost this campaign, I would be most displeased. Okay, the Hector we're going to transfer over with a relatively unupgraded plane. That's fine. Decommission the old... Sorry, the Tempest. That's what we're switching to. And I always forget to click on it. There we go. Good. Where'd my... Oh, there is Spiteful. Good. We should put Spiteful at the top. And yes, America, I want even more aluminium. We should also develop our aluminium mines, but not right now. I'd like at least 35 factories on each of these, please. So, cut down on that production. And... sure, that as well. Go down to 2. Good. That looks nice. And now we're going to need a whole bunch more aluminium, please. Look at that expense. But good. Spending factories on aluminium when they were just trying to work on steel and not doing anything. That's A-okay in my book. Attention. Okay, tanks are approaching. Meanwhile, on the Chinese front. Looks like a little mini pocket has opened up there. Continued slow offensives here, please. We need to just move forwards a little bit, get our supply situation a little bit improved. Then you guys can circle around. Let's try and break them here again. Get this pocket done. I know it hasn't worked in the past. This time it will be different, baby. Believe me. These offensives in the north just being wiped out by enemy airplanes. Let's make sure all these guys are AA. Which they're probably not, realistically. So this will probably give us actually quite a big boost fighting over here. You guys as well. All switch over to having AA. Almost all of them did anyway. Let's make the old one look outdated. Are they all this whole division right now? I think they are. Oh no, wait, that's a good division. So where's my actual old infantry template gone? Like, what are you guys when you're not AA? Let's take a look. Over here. You're the 40 template, which has the right thing. It's confused. Don't really understand how that's happening. Okay, got a bit of a problem here. Let's make sure we get the reinforcements in there in time. Bit problem. Oh god! They're pushing so damn hard. Siam issues a diplomatic protest. No. We'll go as we please. Siam. Obviously. Siam, you're allied to my enemy. Why would I care about your diplomatic protest, my man? Just doesn't make any darn sense. Oh, I put 200 many. Too many in there. We should have some CAS in the actual Caucasus, I think. Just to help out right here. Okay, next tech. I said what I wanted. What was it that I said? We really should have got like a lot more of this tech, by the way. Oh god, we haven't even got land night attack. I want a better radar, but land night attack is just so important. Yeah, that's good. We don't really need to do recruitable conscription right now. But I did already spend the army experience, so we're going to let that finish. I'm going to let that finish. Okay, you guys lit up. You guys lit up. Good. And actually, we have so much fuel. I'm going to have my CAS just do target practice on German shipping. Sounds fun, right? Some over the Western Med, actually, as well. And over the Mediterranean. Because we have the manpower from the reserves. So, you know, why not? And we'll do the same with our fighters. I want total air supremacy. Now we've got Baku, we can start going a little nuts. Start getting total supremacy over larger areas of the ocean with our fighters. It's going to be great. We got people ready to deploy. These 40-width Dutch divisions are ready. Okay. Well, they can only deploy in our capital, apparently. I did not know that. I suppose that's a unique feature of that particular type of division. Here they are. Glorious. They can go in a new army. And we will ship them over to the front line. Ooh, and because they're exiled veterans, they start at regular. Sexy. That's really good. Okay, you guys can head on down. What's this? Probably our subs being intercepted. Yes, it is indeed. Yes, sir. And another tank. You guys actually go back to port. Ready. You tanks come in here. This should probably be on. We have a lot of convoys these days, so it's not a desperate pain. Ooh, we found a large-ish German force there. Ready to move. Do we have any more tanks coming real soon? No. Okay, so you guys pop on down, but now they're going to take the slightly longer route. That's fine. So over here, are we facing any new? No, good. There's no what am I trying to say so badly? No new Italian ships guarding this area. Good. Perhaps we should raid more broadly. Or at least as broadly as we can get 100%. Because you know the convoys that we miss here are going to go through here. So yeah, let's spread that as far as we can. Okay, another naval invasion being repelled gloriously in the south. Hong Kong still in its rightful owner's hands. Good. Good, so we did manage that little pocket down here in the end. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Sub-General can get upgraded to be even harder to detect. And really good at retreating. Or maybe I should go to torpedo exit, but oh well. Meanwhile, on the German front... We're still holding. Just about. Constant offensives will wear down my ability to build any forts here. Oh, and I actually cancelled these forts when I panicked and thought it was all going to fall. Thought it was all going to come crashing down. Well, let's start rebuilding them. But we definitely want this first. Supply. Largely good. Getting better as well. Good. Okay, more fighters, please. Know what we're lacking in this region. It will be a bit more, you know, diverse. Sure, give me some. Not enough exiled manpower division to deploy it. What? Yes, there is. Weird. Alright, Yugoslavian fighter wing. Why not? Mexicans don't seem to want to get involved quite as much as they could. But yeah, people were saying you should spread out and have more diverse fighter, more diverse plane wings, just for the kind of roleplay of it. Yeah, I like that. It's a good point. Thank you. I will do so. There we go. Get all these guys deploying down here. We will blot out the sky with our foreign-led wings. I built a fort level here. Yeah, okay. They're not going to punch through here, like, ever, because that is just outrageous. And we also have some air cover, at least. And it's Iran that's the main base for that area, so we have pretty good cover on Iran. Good. Super bon. Meanwhile, supply just continuing to be a problem here. How do we fix that? Well, an offensive from the south would have better supply. And every bit of ground we gain is more supply. Which I think is probably the best answer. Realistically, though, I just need the freaking tanks. Who have arrived up here. Yes, indeed. Start doing a little bit of exercising, because they got damaged en route, which has lowered their training levels. Okay, the offensive's paused for a moment. That's excellent. Every moment they give me to build a big-ass fort wall. Anything else I want to spend political power? Yeah, definitely. We need army regrouping, and we need probably bomber interception. Screens would also be great, but I just don't think we can afford it. Hey, nice! Another big chunk of the German Navy took down there. They never seem to go below 10 ships, which is interesting. Wonder if that's some mechanic, like when they go below 10 ships, they prioritize resources towards it, or something like that. I doubt it. Alright, let's get you down. Good. Okay, any spots for me? Yep, I can fit no less than 600 fighters right here. Okay, now we're finally actually losing fuel after all that craziness. Let's get Azerbaijan fuel and here fuel to be high priority targets. 19! Really? They're just pushing real hard into those low support areas. But we're dominating the skies now. They're losing less planes than us, which is probably because our planes are horribly outdated. But there you go. Some better. Good. But that's fine. I have a lot of planes to use. Throw at this problem. Okay, there's one allied plane in this airbase. Are you kidding me? Let's send another 200. Over here. Where else can I fit some more? Ah, this airbase is overstacked. You guys can head home. And I will have you guys fly over here. Even with bad efficiency. Until you make me stop. Because we are, obviously, in a bit of a tough spot. Which army are you?
Yes, sir.
Right, this is these guys. Okay, so you should be under here. Have you arrived? They have. Sexy. Alright, let's be having you. Still can't do mass mass orders of that type. Fair enough.
Yes, sir.
You tanks, honestly, actually, first off, should be up here. Second off, let's have a tank-specific field marshal. Oh, we've actually got a panzer expert. Nice. Where are you from, my man? He looks looks Mexican to me, of the various exile divisions we can think of, or one of those other Latin American countries that we have liberated. You need a general, and obviously we want to use one from your guy, so he gets a bonus with exile divisions. Sweet. That's what I want to see. There's the cruiser, sorry, the 1940 carriers. Go straight on to 1944. Let's get some glorious carriers, shall we? We can expand the road yet more. The Ledo Road. What does it do when we complete it? It doesn't say. But I'm sure it will help. So sure, let's do that. It's helping Yunnan somehow. Or maybe it's going through Yunnan to help China. These guys not going so well. But if I redeploy them slightly to the right, I might be able to cut in here. We shall see. How can we not break this tile? It's just because they're damn Cass. We have got... Oh, these guys... You know, yeah, these guys do have AA. But even so, it's just not good enough. Not quite good enough. And it looks like they've ceased their offensives here. So perhaps we could tone down the air superiority missions. As soon as we do that, they immediately launch once more. Alright. Then we'll move to counter. God, okay, we should keep those missions up because there are some seriously pressing attacks here. Alright, you guys can stop training. And let's move you to the front. No, not with that kind of plan, or an attack plan. Because I want you guys to be able to effectively counterattack if necessary. Of course, this is problematic in the bad supply area. But, you know what? We make do. We make do. The new Dutch divisions arriving should stabilize that front. Naval rearmament done. I'd love the naval bomber research first, considering that's the next kind of plane we're going to be researching. How are we going to get more steel? I mean, like, where would we have to conquer? I mean, there's obviously Spain has quite a bit. I mean, not very much, but a bit. There's some in Greece. I suppose a Greek naval landing isn't out of the question. Where did all the... Yeah, right. All you guys.
Ready to move.
Let's get you in a separate army under home command.
Ready,
and let's give you an invader. Like him. And then we're going to start working on some of these islands. Like, I'd like Rhodes back. If possible. Good. And do we have a marine template? Do we have invented marines? We may not have, to be honest. No, we haven't invented marines. We should probably work on that. Been taking these focuses and things to back them up, but not actually invented marines. It's pretty bad. We'll move up here and see if we can pocket this section. That'd be great. Meanwhile, on the front, still holding out. Tanks' presence, obviously hurting on supply. Let's redeploy the tanks out of the bad supply zone. And also, what's the symbol I use for tanks? I think I normally use one of these fancy ones. So sure, you can be like Teutonic Knights. And tanks, as much as my eyes dislike it, tanks are red. Good. You guys, why aren't you standardized blue? There we go. Good. Neat und tidy. And the new tanks have arrived as well, looks like. Or at least they're close. Close-ish. Logistical bombing, good. Could get more ground support, would be good. If you get lower, it becomes more about bombing. So I think I will grab that. More ground support, which will help us in this region. Do now have, not total air superiority. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Udairs does indeed win. How's that fort line gone? Just about got it built now, honestly. Let's keep it going. Especially in the known weak spots. But yes, prioritize the radar. Radar's giving us very good coverage now. At least once it goes up to level 3 it will. Ouch! That's a real hit right there. But we've got the reinforcements coming in. Oh, baby. That's yeah, this is a tough... Yeah, honestly, give me that one all the way up. We need to hold that tile, obviously. In fact, you know what? We need to hold it so much. Let's put a tank in that tile, even with the low infrastructure. Yeah, where the tanks are present, we're doing superb work. Let's see if we can see one of them in combat. Not yet. Yeah, maybe? Not yet. I want to see one of them so I can get stats. Yeah, look at that. Almost double attack on the infantry without entrenchment. That's pretty damn good. Did entrenchment increase attack? Can't remember. Might just decrease your opponents. Ooh, look at that. That's a real weak spot right there. You guys, move in. If we can get them there, this is going to be devastating. We're in. They didn't manage to reinforce in time. What's more, we might be able to pocket them 2 tiles deep. is obviously always preferred. Because it means you can... and the city fell just to Chinese attacks. Glorious. Got to occasionally hop back over here. Looking okay, good. But yeah, that's superb. This is a lot of Chinese divisions stuck in here. Let's see what we can do to pin them. Okay, you guys advancing forward. Let's get a sudden rapid shift in these guys. Because I really want to make sure we get these guys dead. I want to ensure victory here. So that, because we've been fighting over this pocket for a long time. Can't afford to throw it away. Yes, okay, pocket established. Now widen it if you at all can. We've got no supply for them in the pocket. Good. Yeah, they're trying to break out.
Keep on moving.
And they're trying to attack in here. Yeah, it's problematic, to be sure. Alright, let's use this little sneaky trick. Surprise! I can't lose organization. What? He retreated? How did that happen? How that...
Yes, sir.
Excuse me? That's not supposed to be possible. Well, I guess we better just attack straight back in. I really want this pocket. And now we've got the new guys arriving from the north.
Yes, sir.
We're in a better spot to launch some of these rearguard attacks. But still, that shouldn't have been possible. When you're on desperate defense, it's not possible to lose organization. I mean, clearly it is, but I don't know how. Because it says minus 100% organization damage. And previously that's been true. Some tanks. Head over to Cardiff. How dare they... Okay, we've reopened the pocket and immediately been driven back out, but we might be about to widen it, which would obviously dramatically improve the situation. One of you should strat redeploy in just to guarantee it stays open long enough for us to widen it. Yes, okay, I think we've got the widening attack done. Yes, we have. Nice. Okay. And we're taking here with these guys, which is great because they can then swing round. Okay, as long as we can hold there long enough for these guys to arrive, which is 4 hours. Nice. Okay. That's amazing. So stay there. Keep that pocket open. Good. Some of you stay up there. Okay. Now these guys can crush through here. These guys can crush through here. And we've got them on the run. Let's counterattack these guys just because they're... Oh, that's a big river. I can't attack across there. As long as we hold in the south, which it looks like we very much are going to. And they're obviously bleeding out organization that they're never ever going to get back because they are 0 supply and out of their supply grace. Okay, my Cardiff boys head down here. You guys. Oh, Jesus Christ! It's really, really bad. It's really bad.
Ready, sir.
Tanks will help us drive them back. We will retake this land. This is not the end.
Orders.
Panic not. We will survive. Give me all you can over this air zone. Give me air superiority bonuses in this air zone. They got red air for us. That's the problem.
Listen up.
Okay, now immediately start attacking them again. Jesus, they're driving us back here as well now. We need the tanks.
Yes, sir.
Tanks will turn the tide. Thank God the tanks have just arrived.
Ready, sir.
Meanwhile, you guys, as many as possible, should go into the
Come on.
filling army. And the rest of them can operate in the tank army. For now. But yeah, supply is devastating. What's the bottleneck? Search for the Caucasus. Okay. So we need to work on that top speed. They didn't even break me in the tile I expected. Okay, we've got more men back to the front. Now, come on. The tanks alone just held against an attack there. That's insane. Okay. Hold here. Hold. For God's sake, hold. Oh, baby. Okay, we retook the front line. Jesus Christ. Okay, I need to end the episode. That was freaking intense, man. Meanwhile, in the east...
Ready to move.
We've driven them back. I love challenging campaigns. It's very good fun. Alright, that was a close run thing, but we pulled it back from the brink of desolation. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'll see you in the next one. Looking forward to it. Bye-bye.